Welcome. In this video, we'll be finding a diagonal of a rhombus, part 3. Let's take a look at our example. Example, rhombus ABCD has an area of 48 square feet. If DB is equal to 2 yards, what is AC in inches? Okay, let's take a look at what we're given. We know that the area is 48 square feet. We also know that DB is equal to 2 yards. Let's go ahead and identify what DB is. Notice that's this diagonal here, and that is equal to 2 yards. And they're asking us is what is AC? So we want the other diagonal in inches. Okay, so for now, since the area is in feet, I'm going to change dV into feet. So remember the relationship between yards and feet. We know that 1 yard is equal to 3 feet, and here we're provided with 2 yards, so we're going to find the corresponding measure in feet. Okay, let's find the value for y, which is the corresponding value in feet to the 2 yards. So let's cross multiply here. We have 1 times y is y, and that is equal to 3 times 2, so that's 6. So we can say, therefore, the 2 yards correspond to 6 feet. And now we're going to find the actual length of that diagonal in feet, and then we're going to transform that into inches. So remember, since we're dealing with the rhombus, we're going to use the area formula. Area is equal to 1/2 times the first diagonal times the second diagonal. Here, let's substitute in what we know. We know that the area is equal to 48 square feet, and that should be equal to 1/2 times one of the diagonals, which is 2 yards, but we already found that to be 6 feet in length. So we can replace that with 6 feet, and we're going to say times the other diagonal, which we're going to call it x for now. Okay, so now this equation becomes 48 feet square is equal to half of 6 feet times x, but half of 6 feet is simply 3 feet. So we have 3 feet times x over here. And remember that our goal is to get the x by itself for now. So let's go ahead and divide by 3 feet on both sides of the equation. Now notice that 48 divided by 3 becomes 16. Feet squared divided by feet, it's simply feet. And that is equal to 3 feet divided by 3 feet, which is 1. And 1 times x is simply x. So we have the length of that diagonal as 16 feet. However, that's not what we want. We want the length in inches. So we need to change from 16 feet into inches. To do so, we're going to set up a new proportion relating feet to inches. Remember that 1 foot is equal to 12 inches, and here we have 16 feet, so we're going to write the 16 on the top. And since we already use y's and x's, let's go ahead and use z here. Let's solve for z by solving this proportion. To do so, we're going to cross multiply. So we have 1 times z is simply z, and we have 12 times 16. Okay, so 12 times 16 is going to give us 192. So we can say, therefore, the 16 feet are equal to 192 inches. And let's put this into the context of the problem. This is the actual length of the missing diagonal. But the diagonal had a specific name. And that diagonal had a specific name of AC, or segment AC. So we can say that the length AC is equal to 192 inches. And that's how we can find the length of a diagonal in a rhombus. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.